Please stand for the pledge.
Good morning, Jupiter High School. Welcome back after the 3-day weekend. It's Wednesday. I'm Coach D, and man, do we have a lot of stuff going on here. I'm actually going to take just a tiny fraction. Sorry, math teachers, tiny fraction. We'll go a little bit longer because we got some exciting things. We student government sitting around before the break going, you know, there's a big space where there's not a lot happening. Let's fill that up. So, ready? Are you guys ready for this? Look, I even made notes. So, this Friday, and teachers have been asking about this one, we're going to have a rematch of last year's kickball game. So, Friday night, it's $5 for those who want to either play or come see. Students versus teachers kickball game. 5:30 p.m. on the softball field. Get your tickets on GoFan or email whatever the link is on JHS Instagram Linktree to play in that kickball game. Well, proceeds for that are going to go to a charity, and teachers are looking for revenge. Mr. Anderson, I don't know if you're playing, but anyway, so there you go. There's one. All right, so next Friday, the 27th, that's Friday the 27th, we have a pep rally. The pep rally that was scheduled for before the break, we scheduled it for the 27th. Why? Well, there's two things going on. Boys basketball senior night is that night. It's a big game. Boys have been doing really well. We're looking forward to a big basketball game that night, Friday night in the gym. Also, girls soccer just been mauling people on their way to a two-tie but undefeated season, and we're going to celebrate them also, and all the winter sports really. We got some good games for you. So that's next Friday, which means next week you'll have to come to the back of my room in the courtyard and pick up your pep rally wristbands. So Friday the 27th, pep rally. Teachers, get ready for that one. All right. Thursday, February 2nd. Now here's where we get a little confusion. We got two big events that we were just like, why not? Let's have a spring dance. A couple of people asked about it. We're like, sure, why not? We're going to raise money for charity for that spring dance. But first, people have been bugging me about Powder Puff, and calling this that is a little bit of a misnomer, but a Powder Puff game for most schools. Ours was a little different, but don't get me started. Powder Puff, it's a sexist anachronism. I get it, because girls do play flag football. So it's teams of girls from each of the four classes, freshmen, sophomore, junior, seniors, doing an 8-on-8 flag football. We're going to have a little mini tournament on Thursday, February 2nd. Okay, you can get tickets for that on GoFan also. All right, so the battle of the classes. Now, here's where the Powder Puff kind of thing comes in here. The guys are going to be the cheerleaders. A couple of them are going to be coaches, but cheerleaders. And between the three games, we're going to have class versus class, cheerleader versus cheerleader, tug of war. So the game one will be on the field, girls, 8-on-8 seniors versus the sophomores. And the sophomores are good. Seniors, don't take them lightly. And then we're going to have a tug of war between freshman and sophomore boy cheerleaders. And then we're going to have the second game, 45 minutes, boom, boom. It's going to start and finish. Second game, we're going to have the juniors versus the freshmen in flag football. And freshmen, we need you guys to sign up. We don't have quite enough for a team yet, so get out there. And then we're going to have the seniors versus juniors cheerleaders doing a tug of war. So we got a big night. Finally, we're going to finish up with the champion. The two winners are going to play each other, 45 minutes, winner take all, clash of the classes, right? So that's Thursday, February 2nd. So make sure you get in. I'm only taking the first 20 girls who come to me with their signed permission slip and their $30. You're on the team. If you're number 21, you're not on the team. So let's get there. Those teams are filling up, except for the freshmen. Get on it, freshmen. And okay, so that's Powder Puff. And now the dance. It's a spring dance. Some people have been calling it homecoming. Homecoming's really the game. Spring dance is just a spring dance. Why? Why not? We're going to raise some money. We're going to give a scholarship, financial need-based scholarship. You don't have to be a straight A student. You just got to be a kid who's working, going to go to college, and needs some money. And we're going to raise a lot of money for you. We're shooting for around $5,000. That's serious money. So scholarship, and then we're going to set up some things on campus for some people that are going through some things. But that will run in perpetuity. How do you like that one? So spring dance. So it's a fundraiser. It's also just for fun because not everyone gets to go to prom. So if you're not going to go to prom and you didn't get to go to to homecoming because, we sold out of that. Well, here's your chance. And now we're in the cash part of the sales and guest contracts. So $30 gets you a ticket for the spring dance. It happens to be Alice in Wonderland themed. You don't have to wear a costume. You don't have to dress up. That's just how we're decorating it. So that is Friday night, February 3rd. We got so much going on. This is ridiculous. So why? Because I have this silly thing that I say yes and then figure out how. And people come to me with good ideas and it sounds like fun. And then we do it for you. So I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'm not worried about it. Ready? First Warrior of the Week, Elizabeth Caridi. Elizabeth Caridi from Moran, offering to sweep up her room. I don't even know if she did it, but she offered, and that's what's important. She was willing to give of her time to help out Miss Moran. So see, sometimes the big things, sometimes the little things. That's actually probably kind of a big thing. All right, ready? Here's number two. Number two, we're going to go with Garth Cohen. Oh, Gareth Cohen. Gareth Cohen, outstanding leadership and instruction and teaching other cadets how to gain rank in JROTC. Love that program. They have been absolutely just winning everything they got, working super hard. It's so much fun to be around those kids. So Komprosky awarded this one to Gareth Cohen. And let's do one more because why? Because I say yes and figure out how. All right, and then here we go. Miss Sparks gave this one to Gavin Gaddis for helping the custodians with the falling trash can in the cafeteria. That is fantastic. I love to hear that. I tell freshmen over the summer, look, if you're someone who leaves a mess in your hotel room, because that's what maids are for, we're going to make this an uncomfortable place for you. We don't leave messes in the cafeteria, right? Kids who sit right outside of Guidance in Lunch B, who I took a picture of that mess today, we don't leave that because we have custodians. They're here to take care of the school. You can pick up your trash and throw it in the trash can. That's well within your capabilities. And that's showing respect to these people that work really hard and showing respect to the people around you and your school. And that's what we do here, okay? And so these three get to reap the rewards of their good behavior. And the rest of you, I'll see you in the halls. Thanks.
Good morning, Jupiter. I'm Ray Ray.
And I'm D-Trey.
And we have your news for Wednesday, January 18th, 2023.
For the student selfie of the day, we have Damian Ramos. He's a sophomore and he loves doing chemistry. He also loves going to the gym. Sports. Our site for the 2023 Met Gala is live. You can find more information about the gala and how to purchase a ticket and how to participate in the silent auction at this link. This week, we have a big boys basketball game at Dwyer on Friday, if you are able to come out and support. Girls soccer also remains undefeated and plays Wellington on Thursday. Track conditioning will be Monday through Thursday from now until January 26th. The official season begins January 30th. Please make sure that you are cleared to participate.
Girls basketball. The Lady Warriors played 3 games last week, going 2-1 on the week. They defeated South Fork 38-25 on Monday as Lily Gumpson and Anika Espenship each scored 10 points. On Wednesday, the Lady Warriors defeated Fort Pierce Central 43-31 as Kaylee Cook scored a double-double with 13 points and 13 rebounds. Senior Becca Collins scored 9 points and pulled down 7 rebounds. The Lady Warriors lost a close game at Atlantic 54-45 in the final game of the week. Junior Lily Gumpson scored a game-high 21 points. Anika Espenship recorded 11 points, and Riley Lewis added 7 points. The Lady Warriors will play their next home game on Monday. Prior to the game, we'll be celebrating our graduating seniors. Congratulations to the competitive, traditional, and game day cheerleaders for placing first place at the Seminole Ridge cheerleading competition on Friday evening. We'd also like to congratulate Nina Torres, Finley Wilkes, Mackenzie Norton, and Jenna Koenig on winning the all-girl partner stunt competition. The traditional team will take the mat at regionals this Saturday at Coral Glades High School for a shot at a bid to the state championship. Girls softball tryouts begin on Monday, January 23rd at 3:15 out on the field. Any girls interested must have a completed eligibility packet turned in and approved. See Coach Ahern in Portable 3 if you have any questions.
The JHS Christian League meets every Thursday morning at 7:10 in Portable 3. Bring a friend and receive Jesus' message for you and part of sharing the word on campus. Meetings are open to all students and staff. Childhood Cancer Support Club. Are you interested in earning community service hours and making a difference in the community? Join by using the Google Classroom code. We are having our next meeting on January 25th during lunch B in Miss Sparks' room 1155. We will be discussing sign-ups for our fundraiser event occurring on campus. New members are always welcome. Boys volleyball. There will be an informational meeting today at 2:50 in the Media Center.
Would you like a chance to win one of 2 free prom tickets? If the answer is yes, please click on this QR code and follow the instructions. Not only will you have a chance to win a prom ticket, but you'll also be raising money for sick children at Shands Hospital. 100% of the donations that you collect will be sent directly to Shands Hospital. So click on this QR code now to see how you can win. Want to learn to play chess or checkers? Join the chess club for its first meeting after school in room 6214 on Monday, January 23rd. The meeting will be from 2:45 to 3:30, and a schedule will be set up for lunch chess time and future after-school meeting days. If you cannot make the meeting, see Mr. Blasky Tuesday, January 24th. If you have any chess or checker sets laying around that you don't want anymore, donations would be appreciated in room 6214.
Best Buddies meets today during lunch. This is going to be an informational meeting to give you some updates on all the important and upcoming events and information about the Friendship Walk. Please plan to attend this meeting during your scheduled lunchtime. We can't wait to see you there. Official baseball tryouts are on Monday, January 23rd. All paperwork must be turned in and cleared to be on the field for tryouts. FHSAA Arm Care Program has started and goes into tryouts on certain dates and times. See Coach Muggan, room 6215, if there's any questions or issues. Go Warriors. Jupiter High School's Dance Marathon will be holding a spikeball tournament on Thursday, January 19th at 3 p.m. after school. Please stop by Mr. Hammond's Portable 1 to pay and sign up and also complete the liability form. The cost is $10 per person. You need two people per team. The proceeds will go directly to the Children's Miracle Network to help provide life-saving care for kids in need. The deadline to sign up and pay is Wednesday, January 18th. We hope to see you there.
The NHS is offering free tutoring on Wednesdays from 5 to 7 p.m. in room 6106. This tutoring is for all subjects. Come join Jupiter High School's Letters for Rose Club. Create and distribute personalized letters to local nursing homes. 1 hour community service will be given for your time writing each letter. Our 5th meeting is on Thursday, January 19th at 2:50 in Miss Ellis's room 4118. Anyone's welcome to join. Class of 2024. The Social Studies Honor Society is accepting applications from juniors. If you have taken 3 social studies classes, have an overall 3.0 GPA and 3.0 social studies GPA, and no excessive absences or tardies, you are eligible to apply. Applications are available from your social studies teacher or in room 6208. Completed applications are due Wednesday, February 1st.
Drama Club auditions for the spring musical are today, January 19th and the 20th, in the auditorium from 3 to 5 p.m. Please come prepared with a short monologue and a song if you want to perform in the musical. If you want to sign up for tech, please also come to at least 1 day of auditions to apply. Please reach out to the theater director, Miss Knight, or the vocal director, Mr. Moore, with any questions. And for your birthdays of the day, happy birthday to Sophia Hagan, Eric Lopez Varula, Madison Manley, Jordan McCardle, Giovanni Norberto, Daniel Perez, Zayla Petlev, Giovanni Rangel, Maya Sichanova, and Eric Wells. Happy birthday. And today's Wellness Wednesday tip. Be gentle with yourself when you make a mistake. We all make mistakes, but what really matters is how we respond to them. The kindest thing we can do when we make a mistake is to acknowledge what happens and make amends from the place of compassion. Here's the process and tips.
Step 1, empathize with yourself. Empathizing is about accepting reality. It's not about blaming, judging, or condoning, but about taking a compassionate look at what is true. Whatever the mistake, we won't be able to move past it and start to make amends until we can empathize with why we did and what we did.
Step 2, examine what was happening underneath. Not only does this kind of examination help us empathize with ourselves further, but it also provides us with the information we need to be able to change this belief in the future. Once we are aware of the hidden beliefs that driven our behavior in the past, we're far more likely to be aware of them going forward.
Step 3, make amends. This step is probably the most challenging, which means it's also the most tempting to skip. At the same time, this is the step that will have the biggest impact on how you will feel about yourself in relation to the mistake later on. At the very least, your mistake will have affected you. It might have affected other people too. Admitting our mistakes to ourselves can be hard enough, let alone admitting them to other people. In order to truly come back from a big mistake, however, we need to take steps towards making amends. Making amends doesn't just mean apologizing, it means taking action to demonstrate to the people affected that you want to make up for what happened. For example, if I borrowed D-Trey's bicycle and damaged it beyond repair, apologizing will look like, "I'm sorry, D-Trey," while making amends will look like offering him to buy a new bike. We can also make amends with ourselves too, such as taking steps to rectify the mistake or make sure it doesn't happen again. Making amends doesn't mean that anyone affected by our mistake is obligated to forgive us. This process is much about honoring our integrity and gaining closure ourselves as it is about winning back favor with other people.
Step 4. Every mistake carries a lesson or several. Even though making a mistake and dealing with the consequences can be challenging, the learning experience and the mistake are a silver lining. Getting clear on what you can take away from the situation can help you reframe the mistake as an opportunity for personal growth. It can also prevent you from repeating the same mistake again in the future.
Step 5. Finally, when we make a big mistake, we might be left with lingering feelings of guilt or shame. Even after we've made amends and the mistake is behind us, we can help ourselves process these feelings by sharing our mistake with people who will hear us with compassion. Talking about our experiences help reduce any sensations of shame we feel around them. Stay tuned for your minute of silence.
And have a great day, Warriors.